Oh, now then, no, says Tony Hill. Rashid surely thought that he had his man. Callum Ferguson playing across a straight ball. Yes, it just held its line. I suppose the only issue is, did it pitch outside leg stump? No, demonstrably not so. I think Ferguson's lucky to get away with that.
Oh, well bowled. Snaked through low, and Clark had to be really watchful to keep that out. That's too short, and finally he's gone for a boundary, Rashid, in his 8th over. That's the first time that the Australian batsmen have got one of his deliveries past the ropes. It was short, it was off the edge. Played that pretty well. Michael Clark just got his body down the wicket, nimble footwork, and just picked his spot between mid-off and deep extra cover.
Well, this is Adil Rashid's last ball of his 10 overs, 21 of his first 7 overs. And then 16 off the last 3, so that's a top-class performance. You can see how thrilled his teammates are. 37 off 10 overs from a young man right at the beginning of his career. Pretty good, I'd say.
Well, it was a composed and confident start by Rashid today in his second match in the 50-over format for England. Similar to his performances when he played in the World 2020 in his first appearance in a coloured strip for England, when he was nerveless with the ball and turned several games as a result. And you can see his impact here today in this innings, because in the first 15 overs, Australia made 80 runs against the quicker bowlers. When Rashid and Collingwood were introduced in the 16th over, the next 19 overs produced only 68 runs. The scoring rate was really arrested down to only 3.58 an over. That was the impact of the slower bowlers, notably Rashid. There's a real impressive intensity about his bowling, even from ball one. You can see him spinning the ball confidently from hand to hand as he bowls. The first ball right on the spot, about a good length on middle and leg with a little bit of leg spin. And generally, he kept his line and length very accurate. You see a nice measured approach to what is a real complex art, leg spin. Good use of the front arm here, pointing straight up and straight down the wicket, and then getting right in close to the stumps. A slightly open-chested action, but close to the stumps, allowing him to be able to bowl wicket to wicket, which was the feature of his bowling today. Little bit of spin here and there, but very accurate. 3 main deliveries: the leg break, which is spun from out of the side of the hand. He's not a big spinner of the ball. He hasn't got the strong fingers of somebody like Shane Warne, but he spins the ball certainly enough from right to left. Then he adds as a variation the slider, which is very much a Warne delivery. That comes out of the front of the hand and skids straight onto the batsman, but it's difficult to see. And then the googly as a different variation, bowled out of the back of the hand and spun in towards the right-handed batsman. You can see how accurate he is as well in this spell here against Michael Clark, a good player of spin, trying to get down the wicket to him, but variations of pace within a very good blanket of accuracy. That one was a bit quicker. They're quicker to stop Clark getting down the pitch. And I like the way too, when Callum Ferguson was batting at the other end, he offered one outside off stump there into the drive. The spin got past the edge, giving Matt Pryor the opportunity to try and bring off a stumping. You can see there the batsman reaching for the ball as it just dips and spin passes the edge and nearly stumped. Generally speaking, very accurate. You can see 65% of Rashid's deliveries on a good length. Very few short, only 20%. Maybe that's an area he can work on. But the full deliveries are absolutely fine, and the ones over pitch too will draw the batsman hopefully into a mishit drive. It's been a really good start to his one-day international career for Rashid, and given he can also bat and field impressively, we're likely to see a lot more of him.
Still 83 wanted, only 4 wickets left.
England called for their batting power play. 8 overs remaining. It's a big ask. Luke Wright has got to see England home. Over 10 and over now, 10.25, 82 required from 48 balls. Well, that's a very, very good shot from Luke Wright. It was a short ball from Brett Lee, but it was a slower ball. And Wright picked it very, very early. Doesn't matter how you get them, they all count. And that's 4 more.
Lovely, it's the place. Right, utterly committed. Oh, what a beauty that is. There's a bit of talent got into that stroke. 13 coming from that Nathan Bracken over. England almost exactly even with Australia at this stage of the inning. 44 gone, 203 for 6. That's tremendous. Goodness me, what's more, that puts England ahead of Australia at this stage. It really is wonderful for the crowd, for everybody at home, to see 2 young cricketers here expressing themselves. There's no fear in anything they're doing.
Well, this is inventive, isn't it? And skillful.
Out. Oh, that's a disaster as far as England are concerned. And what's more, it's off a no ball. Which creates an interesting point, because is that a stumping or a run-out? If he was looking for a run, it's a run-out, and therefore he is out run-out off a no ball. Pity, you do slightly feel that with Luke Wright going, England's chances. Good bit of work from Tim Payne behind the stumps. He's actually had a good evening of it. Luke Wright run out for 38. England 224 for 7. Now, because the run out was off a no ball, it means that Graham Swann has a free hit first ball. I wonder how many people in the history of cricket have had that luxury. It's like the old garden game when you can't be out first ball. Brett Lee will bowl it. Oy. Brett Lee will bowl it so well that Swann can do nothing with it. Should be 2 in this for Graham Swann. And England need 2 a ball to win the game, so you could say, if you were an eternal optimist, that they're up with a rate. Out. Comfortable take for Tim Payne, a wicket for Shane Watson. Australia can start their celebrations because surely England have too much to do.
Yes, once it gets to this stage of the game, you're in trouble. Your batsmen have got to do it for you. You can't leave the tail enders, even if they can bat a bit.
Graham Swann goes for 4. It's 229 for 8. Rashid favours the offside. It's another fantastic stop. No, 4 given. Well, that's a good way to hit it, because there will never be a fielder there.
Well, this is a clever way to play by Ryan Sidebottom. Don't look at the ball and swipe to leg. You get a top edge over the top of the keeper where there isn't a fielder.
A lesson for Brett Lee in length. All his success has come from bowling the ball full, which he now does, and goes for 4. Bang bang from Ryan Sidebottom. That's a fantastic stroke. Given the moment, given the opponent, that's one to savour. The final over of the match will be bowled by Nathan Bracken. Adil Rashid, the new boy from Yorkshire, will be on strike. He has 26 from 20 balls. England need 13 from the final 6 balls of the match. Rashid has got the crowd on his side. Everybody is tense. If they're not standing, they're leaning forward on the edge of their seats. Bracken from around the wicket. The wicket-keeper standing up to the stumps. Terrific from Bracken. This is what he's so good at. He's done it time after time. Feeling they need a 6. They've certainly got a 4 for all the sprawling fielder.
Easy, mate.
They've taken the single, which means that side bottom has the strike. 3 balls left, 8 needed. Oh, what? What? Side bottom's left it alone, convinced it was a wide. He had to have a swing. You can't leave the ball alone, Ryan. You just can't. Well, they have to get 2 so that England needs 6 off the last ball. There you go, a last ball finish at the Oval in the first of the 7 NatWest one-day series matches. 6 needed from the last ball of the match. Ryan side bottom on strike.
Yes,
Bracken's 2, good for him. England fail in their task. They got it close, just 4 runs in it at the end. The truth is that Australia bowled very well defensively when they had to during this last 10-over period. Adil Rashid showed immense promise. He'll learn from that innings, 31 in 23 balls. He might have scored even quicker, but there were a number that he swished at and missed. I suppose the most obvious feature of that England batting card is that nobody got beyond 49. So many players getting in and not going on to get the kind of score that wins you the match. Luke Wright was superb for that 38, and Adil Rashid, as I just pointed out, showing immense promise. The Australian